And I think what a perfect way to get the energy up in the room for us to introduce our guest.
Left! Yay! Yay! Laser.
We have a friend. Hello?
Hello, friend.
Hello?
Yay!
Yay!
Hi, Laser.
Hey, friend.
Hi, Laser. How are you doing, friend?
Thank you for taking a little nap right before I showed up.
Yay! We wanted to be fresh and ready for your appearance.
I have something really important to say, which is I was with the chat during your Family Feud, all of us being furious that you don't know British quiz shows.
That's fair.
I'm
That's
also
fair.
getting an
We
echo,
don't.
and I'm sure that they can stop the echo.
Yeah.
Okay, great. But Only Connect is the best television show that's ever been made,
Okay.
and you all need to watch it.
Who hosts it?
Victoria Corin Mitchell,
Oh.
among other things, is a professional poker player and the wife of David Mitchell, the comedian.
Oh, wow.
She's wonderful, and I love her. The show is two teams of nerds quietly talking to each other, answering questions. There is no studio audience. She makes jokes to absolute silence. It is the best program on television.
Huh.
I'm personally offended that we're getting called out for not knowing British game shows when none of chat said Taskmaster.
Well,
How
you don't
dare
have
you.
to be smart to play Taskmaster.
Funny, and that's better. I mean,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Well, that's definitely something I'm looking up as soon as we're done here.
All right. Very quickly, Laser, for people who might not be familiar with who you are, could you introduce yourself?
Oh, yes. My name is Laser, he, him. I am in a band called the Double Clicks. I also make my own music under the band name Laser the Boy. I wrote a musical called Teaching a Robot to Love, which we put up in Los Angeles this year, which is a musical about the trans experience and a robot. And I'm really cool. Most importantly, I'm on Desert Bus sometimes.
Yeah! Yeah, of course, we had you last year and 2 years ago. You joined us for an entire shift, but I'm going to be honest, the passage of time has been cruel to my mind.
I have no idea.
Oh, good. Oh, part of the Desert Bus experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you also don't know when you were here? Great. All right.
Yeah, Desert Bus always falls right around my birthday. This year, I am currently recovering from top surgery, so I was like, I'm gonna get all this stuff. Like, I've just been in bed, like, okay, I can wake up in time for Desert Bus. You guys have been awake, of course, since 2 a.m. or something.
Too early.
Yeah.
9 a.m. was a struggle for me today.
Fair.
Well, thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I love Desert Bus and the dedication the chat has to inside jokes. I don't know if there's no way you remember this, but 300 years ago, we agreed that any time that somebody asked if there's only one double click, is it a single click?
Oh, yes.
They have to donate $5 to Desert Bus.
It's true.
Oh,
And people do that, and they come up to us in person at shows and hand us $5.
I'm glad we're making you some money there. Yeah.
Incredible.
Well, I mean,
That's
to donate to child care.
Yeah, okay.
It's delightful. It's happening in the chat right now.
That's great.
very good.
Yay.
So each one of you in chat, make sure you're honest here. You make that joke, you donate to charity. It's an excellent cause. Or you can
Yeah.
bump it up to $7.84. You know, just saying.
It might
Yeah.
get a chair.
Yeah.
That chair looks great.
I wish we had
want one.
This isn't the chair, but you
No.
know we can model it.
It's a chair that's a little bit too nice
It's
for
a
us.
whole chair, Ashton.
A whole chair?
A whole chair.
Yeah.
It's a chair.
All of it.
The value.
The value. If the chair came to Desert Bus and like absorbed any of this, I feel like we would
You'd
like
be worth
lower the
less.
value.
Yeah.
The value
Yeah.
would slowly decrease.
The chair
time
loses
went
value
on.
when you drive it off the lot.
I mean, speaking of chairs, what have you got going on right there? That looks very fancy.
Ooh,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Has
This is
wings?
an IKEA wingback chair.
Oh.
I've broken 1 or 2 of these already. They're not that good quality, but you can buy them used in Los Angeles all the time. So I'm sitting in it today, even though it is not great for playing music because, again, top surgery. My back hurts so much.
Oh no!
But it's much more comfortable.
It
And I
also
look
looks
great.
fancy.
Yeah, it
So-
looks great. Whoa.
Yeah.
You look like you're in a throne, but it
Yeah.
looks like we're having a talk with actual royalty right now. Also,
yeah.
by the way,
It's
excellent
awesome.
shirt.
Yes.
Excellent shirt.
Oh, thank you so much. This is a shirt that we're currently selling for to benefit trans kids.
Oh, wow.
On the Double Clicks website. Yeah, and I, like all Double Clicks merch, I just make shirts that I want to own. Just like I need a trans pride be gay do crime shirt. It has sharks on it.
Is that Blaha
non-binary
or whatever?
fans who voted on sharks know sharks are the best.
They are.
Yeah.
They have dead eyes.
Dead eyes.
It is a comedy show.
Were you watching when we had to name all of the things that we were jealous about
Yeah.
sharks?
Yeah.
If you were jealous of a shark, what part of the shark would you be jealous of?
I wish there was a giant plush of me at IKEA.
Oh, that's a good reason to be jealous of a shark. Heck yeah.
Yeah. And I think not being a member of society. I think
That
Yeah.
one was solid.
Yeah, that was solid.
That yes. Sign me up for
the thing I
that.
said in the chat was that they don't have Twitter. But
Oh.
pretty soon maybe.
Nobody will.
All right. As an honorary member of Dawn Watch,
Dungard.
Sure. Donish.
I have some.
Hey Serge, how's it going?
Not great. Not great. Thanks for
buddy?
asking. We have some very important questions for you.
Okay.
Now, you are now part of the C team, C standing for Canada, and we need you to pick a
yes.
superpower that you would have. That is C tier. You can't be too powerful. You get sent down to the Justice League or whatever, where they have the real superpowers. So, for example, most people have 6 degrees of separation, but I'm 5 degrees of separation, man.
Just from everyone or from Kevin Bacon?
Yes, everyone.
My superhero power is I can find a parking spot whenever, but it's not going to be too close to the entrance. So, like, I can find a place to park, but I will probably have to walk a bit.
And what was yours, Karen?
Mine is that I'm just covered in cats.
Just constantly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless my nemesis has my cats, which is currently the case, as my husband is at home with my cats, who are not here.
Husband!
I love you, Daniel.
And mine is I can catch and release only animals smaller than a bread box.
Like a Disney princess.
Yeah.
With the catch and release program.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I was able to create comfy accoutrement. I could transform my clothes into comfy clothes or comfy cushions at any point, so I can have a nap.
That sounds like the best power.
Yeah. So do you have a superpower?
You know, this is something we've talked about a lot.
There's a song about it.
We have a song about it.
Wow.
Which is based on conversation I had a lot in college. So there's like the power of like you can fly, but only when you're asleep.
Oh.
Oh.
Squirting blood out of your eyes, but it hurts.
Where's the upside to that one?
They're all the worst superpowers.
I can't believe we almost threw you the perfect start to a song. Actually, that's very funny.
I know, right? Incorporeal chair, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
See,
I mean,
here we give
Are we
away
gonna do that? Or are we just like, oh,
Yeah.
hi, didn't see you come in?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, then you would just,
all it.
it's not corporeal, so you would just
Oh
fall.
wait.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought
why it's funny.
I thought corporeal meant invisible.
That means everybody has an
So it's a chair that looks like
It's
it's there, but you
substantial.
fall.
It's
Yeah,
ghost chair.
that's why it's funny.
Yes.
You see,
Yeah. The atoms aren't glued.
Are we not all haunted by the incorporeal chairs of our past?
All right. It turns out I didn't know what that word meant.
hey,
To be fair, I don't know that I fully did either. Because we do have invisible chair as well in the song, so it's okay. Serge, you're forgiven.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. I think that's my answer.
the
Final
best
answer.
incorporeal chair. I'm a fan. I'm a laser fan, and a double clicks fan.
I'm a Liz fan.
Oh,
Oh, it's
I think we all are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I need a chair too. I can just be like you.
All right, everybody, sit bisexual.
I mean,
Oh.
Which is
Wait.
done.
Oh, hold on. What are we doing for the
I
bisexual
never
sit here?
don't.
Is it just cross-legged? Is it just this?
It's anything that's not the correct use of a chair.
Just don't sit straight.
Sorry.
I can do that.
Please stop sitting so straight, sir.
What I was going to say is that in one of the double click songs is a superpower is being able to go into Target and only buy what you intended to buy at Target.
Holy cow.
Which is a very good power, and one day I will achieve that.
Yeah, we have a couple superhero songs. There's Super Beatrice is one of our superheroes,
right.
and she has the power of being able to reach across buffets without getting anything on her sleeve.
Nice.
Impressive.
Or if she wants to leave a party, she just leaves.
Whoa.
Simply leave.
Mind blown.
What about one more lap to say goodbye to everybody?
No, she just heads out. It's pretty great.
But how?
Superpowers.
Oh,
Super-
right,
it's a,
right.
It's a superpower. What else does she have? It's like these would be intros to songs, but I have only prepared certain songs, and I cannot play most of the Double Click songs right now because my voice has dropped about an octave.
Oh.
And so I, since being on testosterone, and so everything is kind of difficult. I have to relearn everything I've ever done.
We've got a question from Aubrey in the chat. Laser, did you
Okay.
do an Aubrey and turn the microphone away from you?
I think it's pointed towards me. The logo is right here. I think it's just because it's echoing in the room, right?
I think you sound great.
I think you're
Yeah, you
fine.
sound
Yeah.
But Aubrey,
Yeah.
Aubrey's here hanging out, checking in.
Yay, hi, Aubrey.
That's Aubrey's job.
Well, we've talked about it a couple times. Would you like to play us a song that you've prepared? I'm thrilled.
I'd love to. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't play the relevant ones.
No, that's okay.
Uh,
Are these
Every
from
song
your,
is relevant.
Are these from your musical?
I could do. No, I can't do a song from the musical.
Okay, that's
but
fine.
I have.
Let us know what it is, and then we can do an intro to make it relevant.
Let's work backwards.
Okay.
From your
Well-
new album, maybe?
Yes, I have songs from the new album that I will play for you.
Excellent.
This is
Story of a girl.
so the new music I've made, I'm very proud of. I went up to Portland and recorded with Brandon Eggleston, who records the Mountain Goats records.
Oh, wow.
And we recorded in the Modest Mouse studio. It was like the coolest, most indie
wow.
weird stuff ever.
Ah, that's awesome.
And the album is very trans and very gay. And this is the
threw
trans
the horns again.
gayest stuff. What'd you say?
I keep throwing the horns. Everybody's like trans rights. I'm like, yeah.
It's appropriate. It's music related, so that's what cool people do.
Throw the horns forever. Serge, where are your shoes from?
Oh, aren't they amazing? They're just Vans kicks. They were doing a Pride thing at my local Chuck store, and I like them a lot.
So good.
They're so good.
They remind me of those like popping fidget toys that are very popular right now.
That's so funny because they remind me of the Pride Rainbow.
I actually have to leave now.
I'm so sorry. Take
Okay.
it back.
There's a echo, so I might take these off while I'm playing. Is that okay? Okay.
We'll be clapping and cheering the whole time.
And if something goes horribly wrong, Liz, run at the camera, and then I'll know.
Got it. I'm ready.
This is a song called Lucky Me. They say it's not a moon you look at, but I'm pretty sure it's perfect, 'cause you took the time to see me without plans. I know it isn't always sunshine, but I'm pretty sure you're perfect. I'm sorry I can only hold you with my hands. I wanna look into your eyes for hours tonight. I wanna talk forever about what feels just right. And if I could just keep you within my sight, lucky me. Lucky me. Lucky me. I have no need for other interests, but I'm pretty sure it's worth it. All I need is just you sleeping on my chest. And you're driving me to madness. but I'm pretty sure it's worth it. If I am with you, then I am a happy mess. You are an island and I'm worshipping the ground. You are the ocean and I'm drinking till I drown. And if you're still here when I turn back around, lucky me. Lucky me. Lucky me. You're the ruler of the festival, outgoing and pristine. You are cool, calm, and collected, like a statue of a queen. And when you're off stage, I know I'll get a different kind of scene. What a dream. Lucky me. Lucky me. Lucky me.
That was wonderful! Yay!
The audience is
Thank
now
you.
crying.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Okay, I'm ready now.
How you doing there, Carrie?
Good.
Okay, we're good.
I don't leak much
Yay.
often.
Holy
Oh.
moly.
That was
I'm
beautiful.
happy. Good for. I'm glad to create some moisture on the street.
Wait.
It's wet on my face.
I have regrets about everything.
Sprinklers?
Sprinkle.
There must have been a test or something in here. I want to give just a quick note to the audience right now. Laser is here for music. Laser is here for chats. Laser's also here for challenges and improv and stuff like that. So we've got a whole bunch of people you can see on the room. We've got Laser as well. Basically, if you have ideas, things you want to see, the challenge line is open. And we can throw to things if appropriate.
How do I challenge line?
I don't know.
Desertbus.org, figure it out. You gotta earn those challenges.
That's your first skill testing question.
There is a challenge section on the website. You just need to have a donor account, and then you can log in and submit the challenges. We've
Have
been
you
doing
done
this.
Desert Bus before? Are you
We've been
okay?
doing this for 16 years.
No. Right. This is our challenge to you. Figure it out.
If you can figure it out, you're a more qualified co-pilot than I am.
Oh gosh, you're the best. I love you so much.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I've got
Thank
a
you,
challenge
Ashton.
right here. Inform Laser that his singing voice is fantastic.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark that one as complete.
Solid.
Thank you so much. I am so happy with my voice.
Yay.
You can see, like, I've been doing streams and I'm just out there, like. I also have a. Somebody asked for pronouns, by the way. He, him are my pronouns. I have a voice teacher, which I've never had a voice teacher before because I've never felt that connected to my voice. And she's this like tiny little fairy lady whose voice gives me ASMR tingles. I love her so much. Anyway, it's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Since we're I have a challenge to give you a compliment, which is you're awesome. But like that, I want to just go back to that last song because it was not too far back though, because emotions.
Yeah.
But it was written from a very authentic place, is what it felt like to me, and it was just it was beautiful. So thank you for sharing that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was. She's in that room. I don't recommend getting top surgery at the same time as your partner. If you can avoid that, that would be smart. But you can't because that's not how surgery scheduling works.
Good to know.
Do you want to talk to us a bit about your musical? Like, I've never written a musical before. What?
I was gonna say I heard it's award winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. It actually won Surge's award for best music.
Yay!
#1 musical in my heart, obviously.
Yeah. So I started writing this musical, 4 years ago. It's about a girl who doesn't really know how to be a person, and she creates a robot who wants to be a person, and she has to teach the robot how to be a person. So it's got all of my feelings of like, I don't know how to be human. And how do brains and how do people and how do human interaction work? It's also got a lot of gender feelings because this robot wants to change their body. They don't feel connected to it. But then the people around them don't really understand why they want to change. So it's unrelated to my experience.
Completely, yeah.
It's despite all of those emotional reasons, it's a very funny musical. It's like kind of family friendly. There's a lot of cheese, a lot of hedgehogs, a lot of mad science. There's like my favorite character is this like wild mad scientist lesbian who just wants to like create human life out of flesh. It's great. Yeah, it's a good show. You can teachingarobot2love.com is where you can find out information about it. It'll be streaming in February as part of the Adelaide Fringe Festival.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
But I think you can watch it anywhere in the world. And it's currently, we're up for some awards in Los Angeles, which I've been tweeting about, which anybody can vote for. So please do that.
Yeah, plug your stuff.
Awards too. Yeah.
What's the website? We can send people to it now. We'll crash them from here.
bit.ly/vote Tartle, TARTL. Get on there. Vote for Teaching a Robot to Love.
Yeah.
It's the worst website. You have to sit through so many ads. Turn your ad block on. But I'm hoping that like because we have like a scrappy online presence, we can beat like the people who did Broadway shows in Los Angeles for awards. I don't know if that's gonna work, but it would mean a lot to us.
Chat, you've got your assignment.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, Chad. Sit through a bunch of pop-up ads for me.
Ads unrelated to you then for products you will never buy.
Yeah.
Look, if you'd watch ads to play a mobile game for some like
I mean-
obfuscated currency, this is a much better cause.
I have watched ads for really dumb reasons. That's a good point, Serge. This is for a good reason.
Oh, there we go. We've actually got a link to it in the chat right now. Thank you very much
thank
to
you so
Amative
much.
One.
I love this chat. Desert Bus is so nice. Do you know about this?
We've heard.
I've heard good
Desert
things. It's just also like a corner of the internet that I can just be in and not be afraid.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, I want to. Right now, I can pretend this is all of the internet, and it's all like this and
All year I
supportive.
pretend this is all the internet.
Yeah, when we do donation drives and for giveaways and we pull a winner, when they don't win, they like congratulate each other and they're like, "Oh, I was so close," and then but congratulations, person who got it. And that's what the internet is like all the time.
Everywhere.
All the time.
Have y'all made $10,000 since I've been here?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we have.
No,
The chair
correction,
is too
we have.
powerful.
So we've got you in this wonderful spot where you are both like a guest and a member of the shift. So if we hit 760,000, would you chair dance with us if we had a little dance party?
Oh, absolutely. I would
Yeah?
love to. I can't.
No, we just did.
We just did.
We just hit 760,000 on the dot and our overlay exploded.
Yeah.
Hit
I
the
mean-
button.
Where's Winkles?
okay.
Where's Winkles?
Let's see these chair dance moves you got.
Dance
Okay, great.
responsibly,
It won't be
everybody.
that excessive because again, we're
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
okay, Laser.
Dance responsibly.
Yes.
Yay!
I believe we got 2 winnings.
Yay!
Holy moly!
So, Kate speaking. Laser, I love you. Followed you for a long time.
Oh my gosh.
And I've seen some of your streams, and I think the one that really got me that I was really moved by was when you sang My Way.
Oh, thank you.
Like that was just, and you were playing with how low your voice could get. That was awesome. So,
Thank you so much. Yeah, I never enjoyed karaoke before, but we started doing it recently. Me and a few of my trans friends, we go out and we sing songs and we just kind of take over this karaoke.
Heck yeah.
And that was like, I realized I'm like, okay, I have the range for My Way. I don't have the rage for a lot of things that I used to have, but yeah, no, it's so fun to like.
Oh yeah.
I understand Sinatra now. I can.
I can do it my way.
You want to just hit the regrets? I've had a few.
Regrets. I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention.
Oh,
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you want another actual song that I prepared?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
Well, I have one. What if I didn't?
You want another song I prepared? Too bad. Got him.
Is it okay to do a more feelingsy one? I have a couple double click songs prepared as well.
We have tissues prepared.
We're good.
You sing
You
what
do
you
you.
want to sing. You sing your heart out.
Feelings, no feelings, we're open to it all.
You do you.
Let's do an emotionless song.
Yes. No feelings.
Good luck with that.
This is the first single that I released for the new band. I guess it's just me. It's called "Don't You Know Who I Am," and I'm taking these cans off again.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Yeah, I do know it's Laser.
can't hear anyone.
we know. It says they're right on the screen.
You have the face of every man I've ever hated. It's the face of every man I've ever loved. I know exactly why it is you waited. But how can I forgive you for the nights I spend alone? She's the girl I always thought I never could be. She's the girl I've been a dozen times before. Believing that I'm special and that secrets are for fun, when the only one who's winning is the guy who already won. This isn't fair. And it isn't simple. How do both thoughts keep moving when the wheels are always jammed? This isn't real. This isn't happening. Haven't I been here for 30 years? Don't you know who I am? Know who I am? I know every feeling like a classic novel. I know every thought that's going through my head. But the future is a guess, like a dream that went too fast. And it's flipping towards us far too quick to wish that I were dead. A fire never burns out all the way, but I could still get cold. And a wound can still burn bright as day, even when the cut is old. This isn't fair, and it isn't simple. How do both thoughts keep moving when the wheels are always jammed? This isn't real. This isn't happening. Haven't I been here for 30 years? Don't you know who I am? Know who I am? This is one of those times when the story has no ending. No matter what you ask for, you are never getting more. I thought I made it clear that I was ready for the credits. We had learned our lessons and put bricks against the door. This isn't real. This isn't happening. This isn't real. This isn't happening. This is not who I am. This is not who I am. This is not who I am. Someday all of you will understand. This is not who I am.
Yay! Yay!
That one has a music video at lasertheboy.com. That was directed. I'm so proud of it. Thank you, friends.
Holy moly.
Thank you.
I like my voice cracking in the middle of that is very evident of the fact that I'm a 14-year-old boy right now. Just like, in every possible way, it's a real problem. We do what we can.
Perfect.
That was a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Like I'm still like there's a silence here from like emotional recovery
Thank
of
you.
just like how deep and like authentic that is, just like from a very powerful place. So it's really
What
cool.
if I was like, that's a song about Naruto?
No.
And the music video is just you, like, yeah!
I have to go make a music video.
I'm Naruto. That's who I am.
The director's
With
cut.
my top, no, I can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't.
The real lesson was friendship.
That's amazing.
Happy birthday for 2 days ago, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Your
That's
birthday is
right.
easy to remember because it's the best birthday day.
Because you guys have the same birthday.
You're twins. Did you know
We're
that?
twins.
Oh my gosh. No wonder we're both so cool.
Yeah.
I'm working on that beard too. We'll get
Yeah,
there.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Soon we'll be actual twins.
I gotta get the top part a little dyed. You get the bottom part done. We'll sync up. We'll sync up. It'll be great.
We'll meet back here next year.
Yeah, we'll be in the middle.
Oh man.
I love this chat. I gotta not be distracted by it. How
No.
did I just do?
That's fair, and honestly, there are people who are identifying with a lot of the things that you're talking about in the song. They're like even the voice cracks. They're just like my heart,
Yeah.
Yeah.
my heart
Yeah.
right now. You know.
That's what I do it for. It's all fake.
Perfect voice crack. That was very, very well done.
This chat, the quickness on the Naruto run gives.
Yeah.
That's actually apparently I've Naruto run more than once.
That was from previous
It's
days.
a different Naruto
Done it a
run.
few times this year.
So you were in a different outfit. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that was on Tuesday.
Okay.
We celebrated a new holiday in the sovereign nation of Dongardia, and that is Don Cardigan. And we all dressed up in our best and many more.
Yeah, many more.
And all of our best cardigans that day.
Yep.
And then we had Christmas.
Then we had Christmas.
We had
Yeah.
Christmas
Was
yesterday.
Yesterday?
That was yesterday.
It's a
yeah.
bit of a blur, but I think so.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I was realizing, as a side note here, Kate, you were thanking James because it's been a while since you've been able to experience Christmas. Last Christmas, I actually I had traveled from LA back home to see my family, and discovered when I landed that I was not feeling well. And I usually stay with my sister, but as tribute, I have to stay with my parents for at least one night. And so I stayed and then discovered I had COVID. So then my parents and myself were then isolated together for 2 weeks.
Oh no!
Nobody died.
As tribute.
But it was close. So I did not really have a real Christmas last year. So I was thinking about like, why does this feel like so powerful? So I'm taking all of my vitamins, and this will be a real Christmas, and I will see my parents and love them for who they are.
For a single day.
Yes. We won't talk politics. It'll be great. Holiday for all to enjoy.
Holiday. Love to see it.
I got a question here
Okay.
for Laser. First off, it's really nice to see my own journey reflected in someone a part of Desert Bus for Hope, and I'm full on crying in the club being in my bed wearing my PJs.
Great.
Good
That's
club.
the best club.
It's the best club.
What is your I love this question. What is your favorite Greek myth, comma, because I've never met another single guy like us that doesn't have one, lol. I just love that.
I think people are asking, like I saw people being like, is that an Orpheus reference in that song? I have to say, not because I like a huge fan of Christianity, but like the mythology of Christianity is way more in my head than Greek myths. I don't know if I have a favorite Greek myth.
That's fair.
I'm so sorry.
If it wasn't
I
for the
am-
video game Hades, I'd know nothing.
It's a big mood. Persephone is
Yep.
the Greek.
Yeah.
I have a strong relationship with Persephone. We don't need to go into it. Because we had to write parody songs in 7th grade about the myth of Hades and Persephone.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Is that normal? Like
That sounds like a
and it
cool
was-
assignment.
Yeah.
It was. And I think I wrote it to Matchmaker from Fiddler on the Roof. It was like,
Perfect.
Hades, Persephone, bring me my... I don't remember. But we did, also my girlfriend and I, our first date was to Hades Town.
Oh.
I
Oh, that show's so good.
I guess it's that. Is the answer. I guess like I have a pretty strong relationship to that, but you know, not on a scale of trans masks. Like I don't have a tattoo of it. So like all my tattoos are like Lord of the Rings stuff. So it's you know.
I threw the horns again.
Nice.
Apparently, Lord of the Rings, trans rights, the horns go up for a lot of things for me here.
You can fit at least 2 rings on the horns.
That's true.
Yeah.
And one to rule them all.
That's right.
This is not fully related, but do you know about this book, Wrath Goddess Sing? This is for the chat mostly.
Sure.
It's this book that is about Achilles. If Achilles was a trans woman, so
Yeah.
it's the story of Troy basically, but told from Achilles' perspective as a trans woman, and it's really fascinating and a very good fantasy novel.
That
Oh,
sounds
wow.
awesome.
Do you wanna flash those tattoos a little more? Like whatever's comfortable? Like don't move too much, obviously.
That's why I have them, to show them to the gays in the chat. Oh, we got a lion. We have a lion here.
Oh.
Oh.
I went on,
I like the style.
It's a
of
I
it.
love the
Flower
colors
lion.
in that, yeah.
I had a big life change this year, so I got like 7 tattoos.
Nice.
This is a river, because
Oh.
to be a man, you must be swift as the coursing river.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Man.
This is my T for T unicorns. This is a tattoo I got in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada.
Go Canada.
Heck yeah.
Prince Edward Islands. Love it.
Oh.
Oh.
No, wait, how does...
How does camera
Mike, wait. There you go.
speak friend and enter?
This is, obviously this is the Gates of Durin. Underneath it says, the wall is growth,
Oh.
which is one of my favorite sayings. So it's like, when you hit a wall, you don't want to do a project anymore. You don't want to do something. All you want to do is start a new project instead of finish the one you're working on. It's because that wall is growth. You have to do something you've never done before, and you have to
Wow.
grow to get over the wall.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Okay. Scotland tattoo. There we go.
Wow.
Oh, the dragon in the teapot.
Teapot.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Your polyhedrals. Yeah.
And it does all of them.
I noticed you had a Canada tattoo and a Scotland tattoo. Do you like tattoo when you travel? Is that a thing?
Yeah, Lion is England. Oh yeah, and this one is Portland. I can't show you the Portland one because it's it's on my arm, but I can't get to it. Yeah, I had like a turbulent year, and I escaped to Scotland for a month, and got a tattoo there and in London. It was like, I'm just going to go on a tattoo journey. It was pretty fun.
Should I dive further into you escape to Scotland for a month? Because when I was
that's fine.
my first big breakup I ever had, I also ran away to Scotland. So I'm
We
very
talked about
curious.
this,
about-
and you said this, and I was like, I did that too, but I didn't say it out loud because I looked to you. Yeah, that was basically what I had a really, really big breakup this year.
Okay.
And was like, I didn't have a place to live anymore. And my friend and I were going to go to Scotland. She didn't end up going, but I still had the flight. And I was like, I guess I'll just extend the trip, spend a full month. And
Sure.
Scotland's a great place to cry because it rains a lot.
Oh, great.
And I wrote a lot of this music there. I had a really good time.
Huh.
Good gay bars in Edinburgh.
Yeah, I was like, I could either deal with my feelings or I could get on an airplane. And I kid you not, the turnaround from sad to Scotland was so short. I landed.
Sad to Scotland.
I landed
Sad
and
Scotland
realized
pipeline.
as I was getting off the plane that I didn't know where I was staying. I hadn't even booked accommodations. I had just booked the flight. And I had a friend who was going to university. She was doing a year exchange in a different city. I landed in Edinburgh, and I don't even remember where, maybe St. Andrews. Is that a place in Scotland? I think that's a university. Maybe?
Sure.
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 Yeah, and I didn't know how I was getting to her like 3 days later. And the amazing part of this, because apparently I've got a horseshoe on me somewhere, I ran into her, I kid you not, her twin brother at the airport, who was also visiting her. I didn't even know that. And he's like, oh, I'm staying in a hostel. Come with me, young idiot Serge. And I was like, yay!
Sweet.
Yeah, I ran into someone I knew, and they found me a bed to sleep in that day.
Scotland
Wow.
cat caught you and carried you on your adventure just when you needed them the most.
It truly is wonderful over there. I really want to go back as soon as possible.
Let's all go to Scotland. Come on, guys.
Because we did pretty good at that Scotland food trivia thing.
I was
Pretty
terrible.
Yeah.
Did you eat anything in
good.
Scotland?
Yeah.
That was Scottish.
Did I
For the
eat
month
anything
you were
in
there?
Scotland?
Yeah.
Like traditional Scottish dishes, things that you're like, well, I was very brave.
I had haggis. I like haggis. My favorite thing was there was a baked potato restaurant. I love that they just have baked potato restaurants there as a potato fan. And I went there multiple times. The guy who worked there was so Scottish that I never understood he word. He like such a strong accent. So I just said yes to everything he asked.
Oh my, I can relate to that.
Yes,
It
and
was
very important.
Delightful. Delightful.
Yes, and potato.
Yeah.
I
Really good coffee. Serge, do you have any opinions about flat whites?
yeah, I love that. I love that. It's like, hey, I want to take a break for like 10 minutes. Surge, coffee, catch. I had a similar accent moment. I was so jet lagged and so embarrassed. I didn't pack shampoo. So I went to have a shower the first morning, and I was like, it was like 6 in the morning, and the only place that was open was this corner store. And I went up and I put the shampoo down, and incomprehensible Scottish, and I just kind of smile and say yes. And the guy's like, incomprehensible Scottish, and I say yes, and I go to like reach for cash in my wallet, and I'm like, I'm just trying to say yes, and that's obviously not the question. And then they really, really, really slowed it down, and they're like, that shampoo, I'm like, yeah, is 2 for 1. And I was like, oh! And yeah, apparently not every question they ask can just be fixed with a yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Just made an absolute fool of myself.
I had a similar
Confused
experience to
foreigner
that.
face?
Yay!
Money?
For goods and or services. Do we do that? I had a similar experience. I haven't actually ever been to Scotland, but I was working at a pub in North London, and I could not understand any of the accents my first month. And then there was a Scottish gentleman that came in, and I asked for a beverage. And I just got to the point where I was just like, just point at what you want, and I will pour it for you. That was a difficult job. I did not speak the language. And
It really feels like a different language. It does.
And I had to learn how to give change in currency I didn't understand.
If I have one little bit of housekeeping very quickly. There are only 6 minutes remaining in our current giveaway for the very fancy Knoll ergonomic chair. We have raised a busload of money so far, but I would love to see those donations still coming in. If you've been jealous of Laser's throne, We can't offer you a chair that cool, but we have a very cool ergonomic office chair. So yeah, $7.84 or increments there. And just flexing on us now. I see how it is.
Ergonomic chair. It's not as good as the wings on this one, but it's still pretty freaking great.
If you want to donate, please make sure that you have a
Nice.
donor account. That's a very important step of the process. I saw somebody saying I can't donate right now. Maybe that'll help, hopefully. But yeah, there are 5 minutes remaining on that. Back to Laser. Ooh, Laser, you've become royalty.
No.
Yeah, you kept talking about my throne, so I thought I'd get
Yes.
my crown. My friend makes these for Montessori school students, and I was like, well, I need one.
Right?
I'm baby also.
Yeah.
Baby king need crown.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a crown.
Anybody else?
Anybody want a lullaby?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me get comfy.
Get your stuffies.
You're the public fellow.
This is a song I usually play with my sister, who is in the chat, so she'll be, I'm sure, present. There she is.
This is
She's
my
giving me a
favorite.
crown in the chat.
Oh yeah, I know which one this is.
Sing, sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. Tell him that you love him and that you are there. Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. You are ready to go to sleep. You and Mr. Bear are tucked in tight. Won't it feel good just to go to sleep and close your eyes, counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. When the lights turn out, the darkness comes and I fear it. I can see the monsters and the ghosts and the spirits. You need to be watchful. Why do you close your eyes? Mr. Bear needs protection from the torture and demise. Out goes the light and it's dark as cold. The monsters feed on dreams coming for your soul. Don't look now, child, it's better you not see. Just wait here for your doom. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And sing a little lullaby to Mr. Bear. Tell him that you love him and that you are there. Mr. Bear needs to know you're there. So sing a little lullaby to better say your prayers.
Yay!
I love that
Yay!
Appreciate it. What if I couldn't hear your, like, I could hear it when you clap, but like every time you've stopped clapping right as I put my cans on, so I was like, wow, they hate this. Absolute silence.
Well, the natural reaction is to applaud like as you're finishing,
Yeah.
and then we're like, well, that was a good applause. You're like, I'm ready. Oh.
I already did it once.
Love me.
You get 1 applause.
I mean, we could just clap for longer. I got no
It's
particular
okay.
issues with that one.
I don't need it to survive or anything. I haven't been craving applause desperately for the last 3 years and haven't gotten it. Or
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not like you're a performer and that's like what you live on.
Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. Liz, did you know that our tour was 10 years ago?
No. Oh, the Ragnarok tour was in 2012. That does. Oh no.
Plus 6, right. That was a good deal.
That was an amazing tour.
It was an amazing tour.
That's
yeah,
what
Liz
we-
was our tour manager for a tour.
That's
10 actually.
That was forever ago. That's where I learned to drive a 15-passenger van in Manhattan, like YOLO! It was amazing. Molly Lewis was there.
Oh. You named your tour the Ragnarok Tour?
Yeah.
That's such a cool name for a tour.
It was the Ladies of Ragnarok tour, Rip. It was a fun time. We had a good time. We had all over the place.
Yeah. I still have a coffee cup from it.
I do too. I also have. Oh, what was I gonna say? We, in addition to learning to drive a 15-passenger van, we had a DVD of the Avengers in that van, and we listened to it with descriptive audio, which I will never forget. The thing in Grand Central Station where they're fighting, and the line I remember from the descriptive audio was, having nothing else to smash, Hulk smashes Thor.
So good. I remember that too. It's my favorite line.
So good.
I can't believe the Avengers is also 10 years old.
Yeah.
What's with time?
At
Can
least.
Can we just stop it real quick? Aubrey was in chat, being like, I would like to point out that Liz was a very good driver.
Thank
So
you.
you got a
I
compliment
mean,
there.
everyone's still around, so must have done a
Well,
good job.
Yeah.
Okay.
But where's
Yeah.
I know I haven't seen Molly
I was
this
gonna
bus,
say.
so
Oh no, it was great. I learned how to park a big van. I didn't kill any pedestrians.
I like that you said kill, not hurt. No,
Well,
no
I mean,
fatalities.
achievable goals, Serge. I want to feel successful in life.
Yeah, you gotta set manageable goals.
Yeah, and we got our deposit back from the vehicle that we were driving.
That is
Like,
important.
it was good.
100% of the deposit back or a portion.
You know, it was like 10 years ago. Who can remember all of it? It was great.
Good times.
They were good
I
times.
am just so excited that all of you are gonna start watching Only Connect. That's the only thing I really care
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If there's one thing you wanted to, influence all of us for, that's your shot. Is Only Connect.
Yeah, absolutely.
sounds like the
Such a
British
great show.
content I crave.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Laser is an Only Connect evangelist, influencer.
Oh.
I think Victoria Corin Mitchell may be the sexiest person alive. She was on Taskmaster. She didn't know how to ride a bicycle
Yep.
or use a slide whistle.
Oh.
She's a perfect human.
How does she not know how to use a slide whistle and is married to David Mitchell? I'm assuming
Yeah.
that's like his entrance when he comes into every room.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I could slide whistle either. I think I could figure it out, but if you handed me a slide whistle, there'd be a large trial and error period here.
Sure.
There are two things you can do with the slide whistle, sir.
Slide and whistle.
Slide that way and slide this way.
Well, you say that about a trombone too, and I couldn't play the
Exactly.
trombone.
It's just as easy as a trombone.
It's much, much easier than
Is there embouchure in a slide whistle? Could I?
Really, no.
No?
No.
It's just air. I can ride a bike though. Yes.
You can?
Oh, I can,
Oh, okay.
I've been around the world.
I can play the oboe, so
Can you?
if we're all just bragging.
Wow.
Well, I've been doing that for years.
I have a whole table just for my hats, if we're bragging.
Oh, I love hats. It's amazing. Oh, hey, I just noticed, are we able to draw a winner for the chair thing? Because I am very excited to know how much
We have
chair
5
money we
minutes
have.
past. Might still have a few minutes.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Almost.
Sorry, I got too
Close.
excited.
All right,
okay.
I have a topic. Have other people run away due to emotional escapism before? And if so, where? Don't just put laser eye on the spot here, you know?
Is that what we're doing right now?
It doesn't have to be Scotland.
I love, somebody in the chat was like, I don't understand running away to Scotland if you're sad to get happier. And to respond to that person, I say, that's not why I went to Scotland. I went to Scotland because it seemed like a good place to be sad.
Oh, I went to Scotland because I didn't learn at my young age that your feelings come with you when you
Yeah.
travel. Doesn't matter if you get on a plane, when you land, you're still there.
I did the opposite once. I
Okay.
went all the way to New Zealand just to get more trauma for an upcoming breakup.
Just build it up. There you go. I've moved out.
Worst
I've moved
14-hour
states.
flight. So, yeah.
I say I moved states usually too. That's how I do breakups.
Oh, okay.
Guess we can't date anymore. I'm in a different state.
Ah.
And I also discovered no matter where you go, there you are with your emotions
Hate
and
that.
your baggage, luggage as well.
No.
Yeah.
So you've got, what, 52, how many states are there? 51 states, 52
lots,
states?
lots left.
That's how many breakouts
I've
you
only got
Yeah.
6 states left.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
No, and you just shift over to countries. It's
Well,
fine.
yeah, I
There's
did.
plenty of territories and
You know, I've lived in the UK. I have lived in the United States. I've lived in China for a year.
I didn't know that.
Wait, is
I
this why
left-
you left China and the UK?
I left the UK to go to China, and then I left China to break out.
yeah.
Mine is,
It's too consistent.
I tend to run away to the woods. I run real deep,
Good.
dark,
Oh,
far.
you get off grid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get away
I
from
go
society.
totally off grid. So
Solid.
the place that I have gone more than once is up to the Queen Charlotte Islands, now called Haida
Love the
Gwaii.
Queen- Yeah,
And
beautiful
a
area.
friend of mine has like the very smallest, littlest, kind of beat up cabin that I can call and say, "Can I come stay at the cabin?" And it's on the river, and it has no electricity and no phone, and
Cabin in the woods.
it's
Oh,
Not that cabin. Not that cabin.
no. It's a yeah.
All right.
I go deep into the woods.
I have a related song.
I would love that. And then after that's done, we will pull a winner for that
Yeah,
chair.
yeah.
So, Laser,
Do you want to do it in the other order? I don't care. I don't have.
you look like you're ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for you.
Emotionally prepared for
For
song.
you.
Yay!
Okay, I had a question. No swearing. Are there any other content restrictions?
We're trying to keep it PG-ish, PG-13.
You can do innuendo. I mean,
There's been a lot of innuendo.
there's been a lot of
sure.
innuendo.
I'm gonna assume this is fine.
Okay, yeah,
Keep
I
in
think it's
mind,
fine.
we're in Canada, and we don't really like to talk about countries that aren't Canada.
It's a little tricky, but I love it. I don't need your party. I totally get why I wasn't invited. Don't even worry. I don't feel even a little bit slighted. And I guess if I wanted to go to your wedding, I shouldn't have slept with all of your friends, though I think you'd agree that I was the good guy if you had just seen those relationships end, but that's fine. I don't mind. I'm moving to Juneau. I'm getting the gosh darn heck out of this state. I'm going to Juneau. There's no one in Alaska I already hate. And in Juneau, we'll look at the northern lights. In Juneau, we'll see all the stars at night. And when I'm hanging with hikers and fishers and moose, I won't even be thinking of how much I really miss you. It's a beautiful city. I'll have so many friends and I'll never get bored. They've got their own glaciers, the Capitol building, and several bookstores. And while I'm viewing and making art, I'll forget how it feels to just fall apart. I'm walking in slow-mo away from regret. The rubble is everyone I've ever met, and that's fine. I don't mind. I'm moving to Juneau. I'm getting the gosh darn heck out of this state. I'm going to Juneau. There's no one in Alaska I already hate. And in Juneau, we'll look at the northern lights. In Juneau, we'll see all the stars at night. And when I'm hanging with hikers and fishers and moose, I won't even be thinking of how much I really miss you.
All right, no, we wait.
There's one more.
The city and borough of Juneau is the capital of Alaska. It is the second largest city in the United States by area. There were 31,275 people residing in Juneau as of the 2010 census. There are no roads connecting Juneau to the rest of Alaska or to the rest of North America due to the extremely rugged terrain surrounding the city. This in turn makes Juneau a de facto island in terms of transportation. Since all goods coming in and out must go by plane or boat, I'm moving to Juneau. I've run out of bridges here I can burn. I'm going to Juneau. I'd rather leave than grow, change, or learn. And in Juneau, we'll look at the northern lights. In Juneau, we'll see all the stars at night. And when I'm hanging with hikers and fishers and moose, I won't even be thinking of how much I really miss you. I really miss you. I really miss you.
Yay!
For
Oh, wait,
it.
wait,
yeah,
wait,
yeah, yeah.
wait.
Okay.
Considering the constraints, that was actually a very almost Canada song. There was like a moose in there, and it was sort of like West Canada.
I mean, Alaska really should be Canada. I mean, as far as anything should be a country.
All right, let's find out who won that chair.
Oh, who won
ready,
the chair?
I'm ready.
Hi, James.
Hi, Laser.
Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of money. All right, my friends, are you ready to
you
see
ready
who
for the
our winner is?
Yes.
Winner.
For the chair.
Who's gonna have the most comfortable butts?
Butts. Dandy swag.
Congratulations to Dandy Swag. Please log into desertbus.org, go into your donor account, and confirm your shipping address. That'll get the whole thing started. That chair.
$5.
$12. I remember how much you were aiming for at the beginning.
6,000.
12,000.
raised $20,000.
Yeah, that's about right.
$909.28.
Wow.
Holy moly.
Well above MSRP for that track.
Thank you so much to Miller Knoll for donating
so
that.
Yes, thank you.
And,
Thank you.
And don't go anywhere. We still have one more giveaway for this shift. It's already been an hour.
No, I mean, no. But like,
An hour of
No,
what?
say it's not true.
It's already been an hour of laser, which is
Say
it's all
it ain't so.
laser. I can't finish that
yes.
song. Is the bestest boy.
There we go.
Done.
Yeah.
Well played.
Thank you.
That's,
Somebody asked, that song is called Juno. It's on an album called Love Problems, and it has swears in it.
maybe not safe for bus, but still very good.
Yep.
Yeah,
So good.
you'll never guess where the swears are.
It's not actually called Juno, is it?
Number 6 will surprise you.
Thank you so much for having me, friends. It's always so wonderful to hang with my delightful Canadian friends and Liz.
We had so much of you on wait, all of the delightful friends and Liz? Did I hear?
Canadian friends.
Oh.
And Liz. I mean, that's what I heard. Canadian friends and Liz.
We take that the best way, yeah.
And
okay.
Liz, my lovely, wonderful friend who is not Canadian but is also lovely and my friend.
Thank you.
So, it was close.
Laser,
Good recovery,
It's fine.
Laser.
We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in post. It'll be fine.
I need you to plug all your stuff. Don't be modest.
Oh, sure. I have so much stuff.
Do it. Do it. All of it.
A lot of people in the chat are already voting at bit.ly/votetartle for my musical Teaching a Robot to Love, which is a trans musical about the robot experience the other way around. Please vote for it if you can. I would love that. I have a new single out called You Know Who I Am. You can get that at lasertheboy.com or anywhere you listen to music. If you have a Spotify, put it on a playlist with other music. That would be great. That helps me out a lot. I'm hosting a benefit show for trans kids called Roaring Rainbow. I think it's December 10th. RoaringRainbow.com. You can get tickets. Tickets are $5. They're also free if you are a member of the community. We just want people to show up, both because we want you to see the show and also we have sponsors, so we get money whether you're there or not, or whether you buy tickets or not if you're there. We could get shirts like this. We also have pronoun sweaters that are like Christmas sweaters that have your pronouns on them.
Oh, that's clever.
We have 7 or 8 different things. We have he, theys, and she, theys, and neo pronouns and stuff like that. Our Velociraptor plushes are going on sale. thedoubleclicks.com. Just come find us. I think that's it. Twitter's dying. Take care of yourself. Drink water. Take your pills. Love the people around you. Go for a walk. I love you.
I love
Wow.
you.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh.
If you
Welcome.
can't be with the one you love the one you're with. Not that. Try being gay. That's my experience.
Laser, I wish we had more time. Absolute delight. Thank you so much, as always. I did.
I'm gonna go out on this comment that I just said. Pronoun havers are pretty poggers. This is both why I'm not on Twitch a lot and also why I love being.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, Laser.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yay.
That was awesome.
What an absolute delight that was.
Yeah.